What's up, guys? It's Miles here with Sendo Sports, and I didn't plan on making a video today, but something dramatic happened. Just like the NBA can't go 3 days without anything crazy happening. And no, I'm not talking about Rodney McGruder going to the Clippers or the Heat getting eliminated from the playoffs. I'm talking about Magic Johnson stepping down from the Lakers to not be the president anymore. Now, seeing this, he hasn't spoken to Luke Walton in weeks. Now, this has come out a few days ago, and we kind of know that Luke Walton is pretty much done for. There's no way they're going to re-sign him, or at least before Magic left. But he's stepping down as president of basketball operations, and he was pretty much the GM of that team. He was running everything. He had the keys to the team. He could make whatever moves he wanted, and Luke Walton was not the guy that he put in place. Luke Walton was put in before Magic Johnson became the president of basketball operations. So now that leaves a big question mark of what are they going to do, because Magic didn't put him there, so that was the assumption. He's definitely going to get rid of him. But now that Magic is not the guy running the show, they might end up keeping Luke Walton. I highly doubt that, though. I would not put money on that. I'm pretty sure Luke Walton will still be fired no matter what. But an even bigger question is now who would take over. Jeanie Buss has already mentioned a handful of times that she really doesn't want to deal with the basketball side because she doesn't know that much about it. And Rob Pelinka, I don't see him taking over as a GM that's going to bring in enough free agents and a good coach to win LeBron another championship in these next 3 years. So this just leaves a lot of question marks now. And in Magic Johnson's interview, he kind of he didn't blame it on anything dealing internally with the Lakers. It was more like, I talked to Ben Simmons and I got in a lot of trouble and I didn't do anything wrong, which is understandable. And he's talking about Serena Williams had asked him to help advise her, and just all these players that he would like to help and be a positive impact to that he wasn't able to do because he's in this position as president of basketball operations. And he also mentioned D-Wade's retirement and not being able to be there because he's in this position now. So he didn't blame anything on the Lakers, and he did seem like he was pretty sad to leave, and he didn't want to have to confront Jeanie Buss about it. But this has some major ramifications down the line, definitely since free agency is approaching. So now Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, two potential candidates. I don't think they were going to LA, but now how likely are they to go that you don't have a superstar Magic Johnson running the show, who already brought LeBron in, one of the biggest reasons. And then you also have these free agents that you could honestly get, such as Jimmy Butler, DeMarcus Cousins, Tobias Harris, Kemba Walker, Vukovic. So you have a lot of kind of B, low A tier superstars and free agents, not superstars, but free agent all-stars that you could have potentially got to pair with LeBron. And now that Magic Johnson isn't running the show anymore, I just don't know how realistic it is that they're going to grab these players, or if they're going to be really searching hard for a trade and end up giving up 3 to 4 players and draft picks for a player like Bradley Beal, who I really want them to get. I need Bradley Beal to be a Laker sometime this summer, but you might have to give up more now just because you don't have Magic Johnson running the show and being able to make those moves. And I just feel like that's something to be really worried about if I was a Lakers fan. Of course, I don't like the Lakers that much, so I'm not worried about it. And this just makes for another good headline and good video for me. But for the Lakers to lose this guy right before the playoffs start, I mean, it's after the finals, even before the finals, when these teams start getting eliminated, you say Boston gets knocked out in the first round, it's time. You know, it's time to start recruiting Kyrie. Some of these other players, if Philadelphia gets knocked out, you have Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris. It's time. If Charlotte doesn't go to the playoffs, or if they get knocked out first round, which they probably most likely would, you know, this is the time to start bringing them in, recruiting them to come play for you next year. And you don't even have a guy running the show. First off, you didn't even know who your head coach was going to be, but that didn't matter because Magic was going to run the show, and you had LeBron, and it's Los Angeles. Something's going to happen that's good. Now you're going to most likely lose your head coach along with your pretty much GM, president of basketball operations, but he was running the show. But that's just a lot to lose right before free agency. Those are two big positions to fill. Definitely, since your GM and owner weren't making the basketball decisions. So whatever picture Magic had going into the summer and for the next 3 years of the LeBron era or longer in Los Angeles, that picture's not there anymore, and you have to find somebody else. So this is just really bad news for anybody that's a Lakers fan, and bad news for the Lakers for bringing in free agents. If I'm somebody like Kevin Durant right now, and I'm looking at the Lakers, I don't think there's no way I want to go there with a brand new head coach and a brand new president of basketball operations and somebody that's going to be running the show entirely different, even though this year wasn't pretty. I don't know if I'd want to go there right now. I mean, they're not as dysfunctional as, let's say, the Knicks, but I mean, it's surely not looking good. And this is going to leave some big question marks over the next few days. I bet you're going to see it blowing up over First Take and Undisputed and The Jump. You're going to see it on every single talk show because this is big news, big bad news for the Lakers. And for the Clippers, this is excellent news. I mean, you had Jerry West is the guy there, and Magic was the guy here, so it was kind of even. You know, Jerry West was proven to be a great GM and president, and even when he's not so, even when he doesn't have a big title, he's an expert. You know, he's been there, and both as a player and as the management position. So just having Jerry West with the Clippers and Doc Rivers compared to the Lakers, now you don't have anybody running the show from management or head coaching wise. So there's just a lot of question marks, and the Clippers, I'm pretty sure they're ecstatic about this right now. You just lost pretty much, besides LeBron, you lost Magic, who was the second best or maybe best recruiter for the Lakers. So this is great news for the Clippers. And that's about all I'm going to say in this video. I know in my last Lakers video I said no more Lakers videos until the offseason. But look, here we are. And Magic Johnson is stepping down. And that kind of deserves a video. But let me know what you think the Lakers are going to do in the next few weeks to months to kind of fill in both their head coaching and president and GM/job. Because again, I've said it like 5 times in this video, but Magic was kind of controlling everything basketball-wise. So just let me know what you think about that. And do you think the Lakers still have a chance at landing any superstar level free agents or even all-stars? So let me know what you think in the comments. And check out any of my other content. Of course, I have tons of Lakers videos just because LeBron's there and they're in the news a lot. But thanks for watching.